was super excited when the guys asked me to be part of the team last week. It was a dream come true to work with two industry icons like Zach and Randy. I couldn't wait to get to work on the first video. Then I got to the studio to work on Gran Turismo 7 and I realized that they are both basically children. All they have done all week is argue and bicker back and forth. It all started because Randy said something along the lines of GT7 was the best racing game he had ever played, and then out of nowhere, Zach stormed in like, "Hold up, Randall, GT7 was fine and all, and I'm gonna let you finish, but Forza Horizon 5 was one of the best racing games of all time." It's been a complete mess around here. Anyway, I'm just supposed to do the intros, and I feel like that was good enough. I don't even know why we're talking about racing in the first place, but sure, enjoy the video, whatever.
Today we actually get to say something that we don't say a whole lot on this channel. Zach, this is actually your genre.
It's not where I thought you were going. I walked right into that one. Okay. That was hurtful. All right, you know what we're doing today. You saw the thing, Gran Turismo versus Forza. Now, I will say this was not the plan. This was kind of hard to get us to decide what we were doing for this video because the plan was we were doing a Gran Turismo 7 review. I mean, it came out 2 weeks ago, but to us, we had to get it on release day.
I actually forgot about it.
Yeah.
We both forgot about it because Elden Ring was out. And it was like...
Yeah. We see the previous video where I'm still playing Elden Ring because it's the greatest game ever made. Anyway, so we're going to review Gran Turismo, right?
Yeah.
And you saw the intro where I probably made some kind of stupid remark about you said that Gran Turismo is amazing, and I'm like, Forza's better. We have been arguing nonstop about that on Facebook Messenger for the better part of a week. It hurt my soul. Racing is my genre. And
definitely Zach's genre. He's got the race, he's got the pedals outside, he has the iRacing, he's got the little shifters.
Don't tell people that. They will think less of me.
He's got the whole cockpit.
I do not have a cockpit outside. I do have a cockpit outside. It's awesome. I don't care. It's VR too. Oh man, I love. Anyway, yeah. So basically, this has turned into you love Gran Turismo, and I'm like, it's okay. So let's get into it. First off,
no, what don't you like about Gran Turismo?
I mean,
as opposed to Forza,
they're two different genres, right?
No, they're both racing games.
Say what you're gonna say, because I already know what your whole comment is about both.
No,
of them.
I want you to say yours first.
They're two different genres. One is a simulator, Gran Turismo, and the other one is more arcadey.
So one's a real racing game, the other one's for children.
No, that is what he's been saying all week, and I let it bother me. Like, I legitimately, every time I'm like, and I know, because on text you can't read tone, and I know he's laughing his ass off behind his phone, and I'm like, this mother effer. Like, I know, but anyway, that doesn't matter. My leg is shaking, you've got my anxiety up. So anyway, they are two different genres, but here's my problem with it. Forza is an awesome game. Awesome. There's so much customization. The racing is, you can call it a kid's game. If that means it's fun, fine. It's fun.
Yes, fun for children.
No, it's competitive. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Gran Turismo is the same Gran Turismo game we've been playing since 1997. And to top it all off, it's not the best simulator. Like, it's its own genre, its own niche. It doesn't do that the best anymore. There's tons of computer games that are way better simulators than Gran Turismo now.
So you're saying it's a bad simulator?
I'm saying it's a good simulator, but it's not perfect. Okay. I'm saying if we were just doing a Gran Turismo 7 review, I'd give it like a B.
Plus?
B. Just a B.
Got coaxed that out of him. And what would you give Horizon?
A+. That's a great racing game.
A+.
It's one of the best racing games I've ever played.
So you're putting it up there with God of War, Elden Ring.
Racing game.
Well, racing game by itself is only going to come to here. You know what I'm saying?
That's like at the top of my favorite. I love racing games. I do. I love racing. But I don't enjoy it as much as Elden Ring or God of War or Last of Us or any of that. But for what it is, it's the best racing game I've played.
Well, because automatically, if it's a racing game, it automatically loses 2 points.
No, it doesn't. But it's up there. Like Forza, if it would have won Game of the Year, I wouldn't have been surprised. It's that good.
What can a racing game do to be put in those categories?
Tell an amazing story that makes me cry, I guess. I don't know.
So I will agree. Gran Turismo 7 is very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Average.
Dick. No, it does look the same. The menus are the same. The menu can use some work. It is the same things they've been doing for over and over, or since Gran Turismo 3. You get the menus, you
I'll give you
racing,
you
got the tests, got your licenses, you get golden, a lot of cars.
The licenses are
But
literally
listen.
the same.
I was like, all right, everyone's so mad at Gran Turismo because they have microtransactions.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at Forza, Horizon 5, whatever it's called, like there is 2 different versions. There's a racing simulator, which obviously must suck because we're not talking about it.
It's a couple years old, the last one, Forza 7.
And then there's Forza Horizon 5,
Yeah.
which is the arcade game.
One is more of a Gran Turismo, the other is more of an open world arcade game.
Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm never going to... If they're bitching about microtransactions in GT7,
Yeah.
there's not going to be any here. I loaded it up. They got a fucking... It looks like I'm playing a mobile game. They got the wheel you can spin from new emissions. They got tiers of cars. And they got like 10 of the same car. There's like the regular version, the green one. And
You're talking about like the
loot
classes, the A, the S, the...
I'm talking about just every car is a tier. Just like I felt like I was playing Borderlands.
This is some... I don't even... Just keep going. Just keep going. This is the worst argument I've ever been in. Because, like, I said a bunch of stuff about Gran Turismo, and you're like, oh, I agree. I'm like, okay, did I just win? And now you're saying a bunch of shit about Forza that I'm like, he ain't wrong. But seriously, like, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I don't think it's actually like that. Like, the tiers and stuff is the same as, like, the performance points on Gran Turismo. Like, if it's an A-class car, it's here. It's not, like, the rarity of the car, but I do see what you're talking about with, like, you open it up and it's like, the menus kind of are like, they are flashy and like, oh, roll the wheel for this and stuff like that.
The graphical style reminds me of Fortnite.
You're talking about the menu.
The menuing, whole setup. Yes.
Oh, that's a hurtful statement.
Because Fortnite's got that
Colorful,
art style.
poppy.
Yes, really
it's not,
poppy.
Yeah, it's not cartoony. The graphics
I
on...
didn't say cartoony.
Yeah, no, but the Forza, no, but to me, Fortnite is kind of cartoony.
It is.
But like, okay, let's talk about graphics, because we haven't.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that you kept ranting on about Gran Turismo, like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And like, I just didn't see it at first. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? Gran Turismo wins. This one.
I know.
But it's like, I was like, man, Forza looks better, honestly. And then it got dark and started raining on Gran Turismo, and I was like, all right, this be beautiful. like I was like, not even racing it. It was like at Tokyo Expressway. I wasn't even racing. I was just driving around, like looking. Like I was like, this rain is magical.
They didn't nail the rain in the nighttime. But even a daytime racing game, side by side, Gran Turismo looks better.
4K Forza on my PC looks amazing. That's all I want to say. It's hard to compare them because they are a little bit graphically different.
They are.
Forza is a little more colorful. It's not cartoony, but it is more colorful. Gran Turismo is beautiful. I did expect it, like the daytime was a little underwhelming at first to me, and then, but like I said, it got dark, and I was like, that's, Gran Turismo does it, what's the term? It scratches a different itch or something like that.
Yeah, what you're saying is they're 2 different games.
They're 2 different games, yeah, and like Gran Turismo does have its place. I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo. I enjoy it. It's a good game.
Yeah.
I just think Forza is much better. If I only had like,
and maybe it's just different. We got different tastes. Because for some reason I tried to play it, and I did play it on your account. So I guess there is the like I didn't have a fresh save, I guess, because I wasn't going to spend another $70.
You opened it and you were overwhelmed by all the stupid, like how flashy and stuff. But like I'm like halfway through the game.
Yeah.
So like it didn't ease you in. It would be like opening up Gran Turismo and seeing the cafe, and you got a bunch of daily rewards to spin for the circles and all that stuff. Like, oh, collect all these Mustangs. Like, okay, I was gonna buy them anyway. The cafe guy don't have to tell me to do that just so I can advance to the next track. Like, I don't know. My whole problem with Gran Turismo is like, we haven't even talked about. Okay, let's talk about the actual racing itself.
Yeah.
Right. So here's my biggest problem with Gran Turismo. One, skip past all this part where I say the tutorials suck. I can't stand not being able to skip it. Like, there was like a 7-minute opening movie, and I'm like huge on like, oh, let's watch all this synopsis and exposition so I know what's going on in the story. It's Gran Turismo. They dropped the green flag, they dropped the checkered flag. I don't need to watch a 7-minute. It's not God of War. I don't need to know about the... Anyway. So, my problem with the actual racing is that Forza is fun to race on, and it's competitive. At any given time, you can win or lose based off of the difficulty and your talent. Gran Turismo is a race against the clock every time. Even when there's cars on the track, it's literally just a time trial to see if you can get into first place before your laps run out. Because cars start half a track ahead of you, a rolling start, and they're not the same speed as you. You're way faster than them every time. But it's like, it's not really a race, it's a chase.
I will give you that for the tutorial. Like when you're playing through the tutorial,
Mm-hmm.
yes, you're faster in every car. But after you get past the tutorial, there's races where I've got in first by the end of the first lap. But then, like later on, they got, I don't know if their cars are better, but like after I start pitting and my tires get worn out, they are just faster than me. So it's like we're fighting.
Maybe I do need to get farther. Now the online, I have played a few races online, and that's not bad. Like
I
that's
love
more
that.
competitive. That's fun.
Yeah.
As long as people aren't being jerks and stuff like that, like doing stupid stuff trying to wreck you.
So it boils down to this. I played more GT7. You play more Horizon. So we both think our games are better.
This was the stupidest argument and stupidest video I've ever been in because I don't have any problem like saying stuff to hurt your feelings. Like I actually enjoy it.
I
Like,
know.
and I could not think of anything to say to you because I didn't expect you to come in here with like
Facts?
not facts, but like actual things that would be like, kind of is like, the menus
It
are
is
kind of
like
Fortnite-y. I was like, you said that over Messenger, I almost fainted. I was like, what is this idiot talking about? No, but like, I don't know.
I'll
If
tell
it-
you what it is. Like we've already said in the beginning of the video, I'm not a racing fan. I give two shits about a racing game.
Yeah.
So I'm playing this game with rose tinted glasses on from GT3 or Gran Turismo 3.
Okay,
for the
nostalgia,
PS2.
yeah.
So like I enjoy everything that has as far as the super speedway races or some of the same cars.
Yeah.
I missed it Miata from GT3.
Oh yeah, like starting out, like
Yeah.
a prelude. Ooh. No, that was Gran Turismo 2, my bad. I used
So I
to,
had the Miata I'd always buy, and then I'd do those 100-lap endurance races till I get a Corvette. But I don't know, so the whole time playing this game, it just reminds me of older GT. I think that's why I like it.
you know why it reminds you of that? Because it's the same game. It's like a much more beautiful Gran Turismo 3.
like it.
Here's my thing. Like I've played games recently that are like Gran Turismo that are just better than Gran Turismo. Like I just, if you want a more competitive, like sporty style, go do road courses on iRacing. Like that's to me that's a lot more fun than what Gran Turismo is anymore. But I do see what you're saying. Like it does remind me a lot of Gran Turismo. I can see where you're getting this nostalgia. But for me, like I've been playing Gran Turismo since I was little. Like it's not like it's
Yeah.
reminding me of my childhood. Like I was playing Gran Turismo last year, Gran Turismo Sport or whatever. So it's not like
Play that one.
it's not very good either. Anyway, but like let's wrap it up by this. Like I'm not gonna change your mind. You're not gonna change my mind.
Oh.
I'm gonna give both games a score. You give both games a score, and it's like we've done
Go ahead.
two reviews.
Go ahead.
To me, Forza is an A+ game, racing wise. A+. Like
Nice.
it's not. It isn't the best simulator in the world, but it's
an
one of the
S.
funnest. No, not an S. One of the funnest racing games I've ever played. It's got pretty much anything for any racing fan. It's got it. You want competition, it's there. You want customization, it's there. Gran Turismo is a B. It's good, but it's not like game of the year. It's not. It was one of the most disappointing things for me because I like PlayStation. I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a PlayStation fanboy, but for the most part, I've leaned PlayStation my whole life, and this is kind of disappointing because I'm a racing fan and a PlayStation fan. Like,
Yeah.
but those are my two scores.
I never really say this. I probably won't ever say it again. But for this video alone, Zach's opinion matters a little bit more than mine because he is the racing fan.
I didn't even know you valued my opinion. This isn't a channel thing. This is a lifelong just understanding of each other. I thought Randy just kind of hung out because he had no one else to hang out with. I'm not nice to him. I don't know why he's here, honestly.
So, but that being said, I give Gran Turismo a B plus, or it's on a separate scale because I'm not great on the same scale as God of War.
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
So on a racing game scale, I'm going to give Gran Turismo an A
Okay.
and Horizon a B.
Okay.
So flip.
All right. Well, I don't know how this video is going to turn out.
Bad.
It feels really weird recording it because like we just kind of like flip flop a lot and whatever. But we'll see. Maybe it turns out better than I thought. Yeah, probably horrible. But if you did like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Watch some of our other videos; they're probably better. But
Eldering.
yeah, but Elden Ring is great. But anyway, if you have a preference, Gran Turismo or Forza, let us know because honestly, they are two different games. So like some people might like one better than the other. So whatever. But You know, until next time, guys, we really appreciate you watching the video. I've been Zach, this is Randy, and we will see you in the next one.